Okay, so we're back with another message here. Just a quick one. It is currently 11:10 a.m. So we got 111 on the clock. Confirmation for somebody out there. You could be seeing that number. You could be seeing a number of different synchronicities and number patterns in your world. Like I have been noticing for weeks now the 555s, the 55s, the 333s, 33. Every time I look at a clock, it's always pretty much a double-digit confirmation number. So that's the universe trying to tell you certain things. If you've been seeing a number of different angel number patterns, look up the angel number and see what it says, because it's going to be different for everyone. You feel me? All right, so it's January 6, 2025. It is 9 degrees outside. It's cold. But we're here. All praises to the Most High for giving us the breath of life this morning, for allowing us to be here with one another. Okay? Maybe you are here. I got a download here. Okay? Maybe you've been sent here to change the world, or you play a big part in what I just heard we're being charged to do. Maybe that's your purpose here. A lot of us feel like that we are a part of a bigger team of people, or a bigger puzzle piece to world domination. It could have something to do with world domination. I don't think that we're not here to dominate the world, but there could be a threat of some type of world domination. We already know what's been prophesized and things like that. So God is assembling an army. The divine is assembling the army. The ancestors are assembling an army. A lot of us are vessels for our ancestors, believe it or not. That's just my belief. We channel a lot of different energies. We embody a lot of different energies. We are the embodiment of our ancestors' dreams. You know what I'm saying? So things that were incomplete, or things that need to be finished, some of us have been, created and born into this world to make sure that those things get done, so that we can see them through for our ancestors by channeling their energies, channeling their spirits, being vessels. A lot of people don't believe in that. And if you don't believe in that, click off. Or stick around. Maybe you might learn something. Maybe you might start to believe a little something. It's not my job to convince anybody of anything. It's just really not, okay? So maybe you've been sent here to change the world. And if you watch tarot, that means that you absolutely do believe in prophesying. You do believe in prophecy. You do believe in seers. You do believe in the divination of sorts. So there are a lot of us out here that I feel people have divinated about, especially those that are very serious, very dedicated to world domination from the kingdom of darkness, these principalities and whatnot. So they've received certain prophecies. They've dipped into the future. They've dipped into our Akashic records. And so they know very early on who we all are and what part we're supposed to play to be opposition to them, to the darkness in this world, those of us that are of the light. So you get these people who look into our futures, the times we're born. Astrology plays a big part in it. Blood type plays a big part in it. Our family lineage and bloodlines play a very big part in it as well. And so they get us while we're young. They start tracking us while we're young. See, I'm starting to get a lot more downloads about this kind of stuff. And I have discussed it on this channel before, but I've also discussed it very much in my personal life with people who were sent in by the ops to handle me, to keep track of me, because they know that there are those of us that are here to overturn these principalities, to flip them on their backs like turtles, and they can't move. They're stuck like a beetle or like a turtle. And so they get us while we're young. A lot of times they do. They get it. Sometimes they take us out while we're young, or they try to get us to flip the script. They try to get us to flip sides, take us to the dark side to be, with them. And a lot of times it happens. People, you have free will to change your energy. You have free will to change your allegiance. And so what a lot of us are going through right now with the gang stalking, with the being targeted, being harassed, being locked up, being caught up in the system. It's all a part of their plan. It's to break you. It is. It's truly to break you. And I heard that quite clearly just a little bit ago. It's meant to break you, hoping that you will transition to the dark side, change your allegiance, take yourself out, fall into their trap, so that you are incapacitated, so that you are secluded, you are isolated forcefully, or independently, so that you are not staying on mission. And a lot of times this happens when we are not aware that we are here on mission, which is where light workers like me and like you and people in the collective come together to wake people up. This is what it's all about. You're not here to be, I'm getting God bumps. You're not here to be independently a famous celebrity or somebody that has a lot of wealth, power, influence, and fame. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. Independently, that's not what you're here to do. Well, if this message resonates with you, you're not here for that. There are some that are, people that are really insistent upon being of this world, this realm. So I'm saying all this morning. I don't know. I came back on. I wasn't going to. I was really kind of getting ready to leave. But it hit me that maybe this is something that needed to be said, obviously, because I'm saying it. But consider the fact that you are here to do something very important, very special, not alone, but with others. It's like the movie Terminator. The Terminator was sent from the future to come and eliminate John Connor. Or Sarah Connor, because she was going to give birth to John Carter, who was going to lead the revolutionary, the opposition to the machine, the Matrix, pretty much, Skynet. And so there are a lot of people, I mean, if you believe in time travel or not, we don't really have to take it that far, but we do believe in people that can see into time, whether that's the future or the past, but more importantly, the future. And so by way of these visions or whatever they've tapped into, whatever kind of information or intel that they get about who we are, there are people that are trained from a very young age to become our opposition, to become our ops, to become our arch enemies. And we usually meet these people, can meet them very early on. A lot of times people are, friends with us, and then they understand what their mission is, or they understand very early on. A lot of times people divinate in the darkness. They're part of these dark principalities, these secret societies, these covens of witches and warlocks. And they teach their kids from a very young age the ways of the principalities, but they also teach them, but you can't, when you come home, this is what we do, but out in public, you don't let people know this is what we believe in, this is what we're worshiping, this is what we divinate, this is how we divinate, this is what we've done for centuries, this is what our people do, this is how we stay rich, this is how we stay in power, this is how we stay out of jail, this is how we get all of these different, all of these different opportunities in life. They receive protection from these dark principalities. And unfortunately, a lot of these people that are a part of these groups are people that are in power, that have a wealth, influence, celebrity. They are part of this world. They're of this world. They have already committed themselves to be of this world, to be in control. So you're here to do something special. The opposition that you are facing is what's going to happen. If you are experiencing opposition, if you're experiencing the stalking, the gang stalking, the harassment, the smear campaigns, the spiritual attacks, because that's very big too. The spiritual attacks, the legal attacks, it's because you're meant to do something. You're meant to be here for a reason. And they're trying to break all of us down to nothing so that we feel like we're nothing or that we don't have any type of support. Yeah. So just keep going. I have to remind myself of that every day. And I get motivation and I get encouragement from messages on YouTube, from signs and synchronicities, from the numbers, from the birds, from nature, those whispers in my heart, the Rima, from the ancestors. I get that motivation every day. And I'm just here to motivate you as well, to continue to keep going, continue to keep calling judgment, continue to keep getting stronger, establishing that connection and maintaining that connection with your higher self, God, the God that's in you. Stay in the light. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. We are here for a reason. And every day that I get up, every day I get that breath of life. And no matter what I got going on, no matter how bad it may seem, and I said may seem, because a lot of things are illusions just to break us. The moment that we become weak and we become vulnerable, we become afraid, we get scared, we're operating out of fear, we become easy prey. Makes the attacks, then we sign, seal, deliver those attacks. We accept those attacks, and we don't have to accept them. Even if you are fighting something, you don't give up the fight. You stay faithful. If you're feeling like you're about to break, don't break. It's a test. Some of us won't ace that test. Some of us will. That's the reality of it. I guess I came on here to say this because like I'm hearing, you are here for a reason. And it may seem like you're not here for a reason, but trust me, you are. All right? Confirmation. All right, that's it. I'm out. I'm your Uncle 79. I hope this helps you just today. For right now, for today, and even for tomorrow. Come back and watch the video if you need to hear it again. They done sent some motherfuckers from the future to come and kill your ass because they know that you are here to possibly end something for them. Wake up. I'm out. You grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. I'm your Uncle 79, Spiritual Savage. Deuces. Savage.